Indonesia's military in action in the South China Sea. During the exercise, F-16 fighter jets recently bought from the US bombed targets around the Natuna Islands. Although China recognizes Indonesia's sovereignty over the islands, it says both countries have overlapping claims over surrounding waters. President Joko Widodo is sending a clear message to China.
This is our territory. There's no dispute, no claim. This is our land. People live here. We have 169,000 people who live here. It's clear this is our territory.
Natuna Islands have long been neglected by Jakarta, but after Chinese fishing vessels were caught in Indonesia's exclusive economic zone, the government decided to strengthen its military presence. During one incident, a Chinese Coast Guard vessel rammed an Indonesian Navy ship not far from Natuna's shore. China says it has every right to fish in what it calls its traditional fishing grounds, but the arbitration court in The Hague has ruled against those claims. Despite this show of force, Indonesia is trying to maintain a delicate balance, defending its territorial rights here at the Natuna Islands at the South China Sea, but at the same time trying not to confront China, a major investor, too much. Indonesia depends on money from China for its much-needed infrastructure development. Economic interests that have divided ASEAN, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, on how to solve the South China Sea dispute.
Both ASEAN and China are keen to communicate to make sure that the situation in the South China Sea is stable and peaceful.
Analysts warn that Indonesia's military build-up in Natuna won't help decrease tensions in the South China Sea.
Our countries are still developing. It's impossible for us to balance China's military power. What we should focus on is strengthening the unity and political power of ASEAN.
Indonesia plans to build air, naval and army bases on Natuna in the next 2 years. And the government says exercises like these will continue. Step Fasten, Al Jazeera, Ranai, Natuna Islands.